Hello everybody, it's Garret and welcome to the Christmas special. I know you've probably not got a lot of time, you want to enjoy Christmas, so let's do a quick year in review and see what happened over a year of Apex Legends. So in January, Season 7 was coming to an end and we were finally getting some trailers for Season 8. These trailers established a few brand new characters like Mad Maggie and Fuse became a legend later on. Nothing else notable happened in January really, it was more just hype for Season 8. In February, we actually had the official launch of Season 8, which allowed us to experience brand new things on the new map and try brand new fun features such as the gun locker. We all had to go with the 30-30 repeater and Fuse, but honestly, they weren't quite at a good state at the time and were more just gimmicky. In this time, we did see a few little teasers popping up for a Caustic Town takeover, which was later expanded on in March when we'll get the actual trailer for the Chaos Theory event. In March, the Chaos Theory event arrived with a returning character. Maggie was now in control of the game's controlling ring flares, which became really annoying, and she had a really annoying repetitive voice, and she was Australian. During this time, there's a few rumours about the biggest Apex news channel doing some dodgy stuff in the background, but I think we'll learn some more stuff about that in May. In April, we ended up getting the War Games event and the Golden Week event. These were essentially just cosmetic events, but the War Games event actually did contain a few LTMs. Unfortunately, about 90% of the LTMs didn't work in the live game, so for a week we were stuck playing the same LTM. This was quite a tragic event that not many people know about, because the main appeal of the event was a new day, a new LTM. But then, none of them worked. Apart from that, April was quite dry. We had the April Fool's event, but let's go on to May. In May, we didn't have much Apex Legends content, but the whole Apex community kind of broke down because somewhat of a big creator with 140k subscribers actually got caught doing some dodgy things such as DDoSing servers and also some other things I can't mention. I only mention this because I'm an Apex news channel and it essentially allowed new Apex news channels to blow up quite quickly, which allowed one person he actually made false accusations about to become quite a large news channel and allowed me to kind of kickstart my little channel. And also, how could we forget, Season 9 also launched one of the biggest and most anticipated Apex seasons ever due to the inclusion of Titanfall's Viper. June felt like quite a slow time for Apex Legends, although later on we did get the Genesis Collection event. This was a rejoicement moment for a lot of OG players because it allowed them to play on the original World's Edge and the original King's Canyon, which I'm sure they enjoyed a lot. Other than that, it was a pretty slow month. In July, one of the biggest things in Apex Legends history happened, and it actually made a lot of frontline news. Essentially, due to the Titanfall servers being constantly hacked and neglected by Respawn, a few people went out of their way to hack Apex Legends itself and lock people out of games for a while to show Respawn that, listen, if you don't fix our game, we're going to break your main game. This was quite huge because it happened on first of all July 4th, a lot of Americans were celebrating and maybe wanted to chill out and play some games, and it also showed some weaknesses within Respawn's system. Other than that, we did get the Season 10 trailer in July. August, honestly, was probably the slowest month out of all of these. Nothing really happened. Season 10 was somewhat of a flop season, not many people were really enjoying it, and also Seer was terrorising people, being one of the most OP legends to drop, and then after he got nerfed he dropped down to a 2% pick rate. In September, we got the Evolution Collection event, which was a big step for Apex Legends because it introduced a new story mode, where essentially you could run your own missions and it would lead you on a linear path to some exclusive content. Our first story event was Bloodhound story event and gave us a little cinematic, which was very unique and such a cool one-time experience. Honestly, the collection event was meh. It did come with a new point of interest, which is one step better than the Season 11 collection event. October was a decent month. We got the Monsters thematic event, which is the first thematic event to ever happen to Apex Legends, and it also brought back the old Shadow Royale LTM, which was extremely fun, but people were disappointed there was no innovation within it. And then within this month, we also got more and more hints towards Ashe being the next legend. A lot of people didn't believe she was going to be the next legend, but eventually it came out that she was going to be the Season 11 legend, and people were hyped. There's a lot of cool comics being dropped on Twitter hinting towards her existence, and then it eventually all led into a story from Outlands, which was just really fun to see from a spectator's standpoint. In November, Season 11 dropped with a brand new map. Other than that, honestly, Season 11 doesn't feel like anything major's happened. I'm thinking, is there anything that's happened? But there's not really anything. I think November and December have been some of the quietest months for Apex Legends, and hopefully we can see a change in that next year. For December, we did get the Winter Express mode coming back, but it was in the same vein as the old Shadow Royale. It was just a reused mode from last year. And then also, they decided to take the winter background away from us before Christmas had even started. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed this, please drop a subscribe. I'm doing daily Apex dudes straight to your sub box. I really hope you enjoyed this first iteration. You probably won't see another one of these for a year because they're pretty high effort. And I'll see you soon, folks.